Good morning, students. Welcome in the biology class. The date is 25/3/2021. Subject is, as you have known, class 9th. You can write here, and today's topic is variety in shape, size, and number of cells. Variety in shape, size, and numbers. Insert. We are studying the first chapter, cell. The study of cell is called cytology, and this topic I explained in one batch of your class, but one batch is remaining due to some problem on Monday. There was the PTM. Dear students, shape. If we talk about the shape, cell are found of different shapes in living organisms. If we talk about the amoeba, unicellular organism, this body of amoeba is made up of single cell, and the shape of that cell is not fixed. It continuously changes its shapes depending on the need of the cell body. The false feet that are continuously appearing and disappearing at the surface folding of the cell, that is the pseudopodia false feet. But it is the case of single cell organism. But in multicellular organisms, like in humans, also cell has a varied shape. Let's see it. If we see this is one kind of shape that is called the RBC, red blood corpuscles in the body of animals inside the blood. Okay, so RBC is disc circular disc cells. Some cells having the shape like amoeba, and you are knowing that it is also a blood cell that has a varied shape. It is called the WBC, white blood cells. Besides this, there are some cells like in this way. Here, this is the bone cells. Some cells have some more different structure. Perhaps you remember, like this. This is the muscles. This type of muscle. Now, some cells like tadpole-like structure in this way. They are having their shape and a flagella. It has the nucleus in this way. This sperm cells. Some other cells, they have a ring-like structure that we wear in our finger. Ring-like structure. You are knowing what is the shape of ring. In this way. In the ring, This is the stone. Okay, rest of the cytoplasm. Okay, this is the fat cell. Some other type of cells in the human body are do you remember which kind of cell is this? This is the rough diagram. Okay. This is rough diagram. Do you remember what kind of cell is this? Here. These are the nerves. You are seeing here that a body has a different type of shape in the cells, varied cells shape. So these all shapes are dependent on the functions and the locations which body component these cells are. Okay, so cells are of different shape and sizes. Okay, you can take a screenshot if you want to draw. Otherwise, I am going to draw the board. So cells are varying in their shape, and they are having different shapes. Okay, this is the nerves which help us to transmit the messages in the form of electrical impulses and make our body to respond to the changes in the environment. Okay. Now, the second, we talk about the size. Size of the cell. Cell are of variable sizes. Okay, and you are knowing the generally human cells ranges 8 micron to 25 micron in structure, and the cell can be measured in different parameters like the micrometer. 1 micrometer is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 millimeter. In nanometer, 1 nanometer is measured into 10 to the power 6 micrometer, millimeter, and angstrom, that is measured 10 to the power minus 7 millimeter. So these are the general scales which are used to measure the cell. The smallest cell is called the PPL generally, while this do not have the boundary. Okay, this is also called the mycoplasma. This PPL pleuro pneumonia like organisms. Okay, PPL This causes pneumonia in cattle, animals. Okay, and the size of this PPO cell is 0.1 to 0.3 mm. Ranges 0.1 micrometer. Okay, 0.1 to 0.3 mm. We are knowing the largest cell. Perhaps we are knowing, you studied earlier, the ostrich egg cell. The weight of the ostrich egg is nearly 1.5 kg, and this ranges 130 mm to 170 mm. Okay. In case of human body, the largest human body cell, is the ovum. Sperm cell is 20 times smaller than the ovum, but not the smallest cell. Cerebellum cells. Cerebellum cells are the smallest cell in human body, ranges between 4 to 4.5 mm, and in same range RBC also, that is about 5 mm. Okay. Human body has the longest cell also, and you are knowing the longest cell in human body is the nerve cells. That can be of, their size can be of 100 centimeter, up to 100 centimeter. So you are seeing here the cells are varying in their sizes also. Okay, the cells are having a different size. Okay. Now the number. May I get the board? You can take the screenshot. Or if you are writing, you can write. Otherwise, you can simply dislike the video and move ahead. It's your choice. Okay. Now the numbers. You are knowing amoeba is a single cell body, and it has only one cell. Unicellular means only one cell in its body. On the other hand, there are many multicellular animals like humans, and the number of cells is depend on the size and mass of the organism. Okay, if we take an estimation, a person of weight 60 kg will have 60 into 10 to the power 15 cells in his body, and the blood that flow in the body of a healthy human, adult human, can have the cells are called cells, this number of cells. So similarly, you can talk about the whale, you can talk about the elephant, you can talk about the buffalo, you can talk about the cows. So as big the animal is, as many the cells are in its body. Okay. So cells are varying in their shape, size, and numbers. Okay. Now let's talk in brief how we study the cell. Okay, as I said, most of the cells are microscopic in shape means we are not able to see them with our naked eye. So we use some instruments to see. Instrument to study the cell. Okay, and these are the microscope, because cell are microscopic in structure. So microscope we use to observe the cell. Microscope, what is a microscope? Is a magnifying instrument used to observe the cellular organization of a living organism. That is the microscope. There are different types of microscope. It has mainly two types. That is the light microscope. That is further are two types. The first is the simple light microscope, and second is compound light microscope. Many of you have already seen, and the second here is the electron microscope. As I stated you who discovered the electron microscope? The discoverer is the Norman Russell in 1940. Okay. This microscope, electron microscope, can magnify the image up to 1 lakh times to 5 lakh times. Means any object which we want to observe under the electron microscope can be magnified up to 1 lakh to 5 lakh times. Okay. Now the simple light microscope is simply the magnifying glass. It's simply the magnifying glass used to study. Human eyes also behave like a magnifying glass, and the human eye can accommodate 0.1 mm size of object from a distance of 25 centimeter. This is the accommodation capacity of human eye. Okay. The compound microscope is say compound because here the magnification of the object is in two stages. One stage magnification is at the objective, and second stage of magnification is called the ocular. If you will see the microscope, you will be able to know these. The objective magnification is 10, 15, 10, 40 and 100 times. And ocular, let's read the board somewhat, then you will be able to understand. compound light microscope. It has two stages of magnification. One is at the objective level. Objective level has the three magnification lenses, magnifying lenses. The one is of 10 times capacity, second is the 40 times, and the third is the 100 times magnification capacity. And second magnification is of ocular, that is also called the eyepiece, from where we see in the microscope. Okay. So this has the 10 times magnification and 15 times of magnification. So, and in one time we can use any one of the objective and any one of the ocular lens for magnification. Okay, so that's why in one time we use one objective and one ocular lens to magnify. So it is also called mono objective. Means one objective and mono ocular. One ocular and one objective. So it is called mono objective and mono ocular. See how? If we are using the objective lens of 10 times magnification and ocular lens of 20 times of magnification, so then the image magnified 100 times. Okay? If we use this one with this, then the image magnified how many times? 150 times. If we use this with this, then image can magnify 40 times. 4 times are 400 times. Okay? If we are using this magnification, this, then image can be magnified up to how many times? 600 times. And if we are using this magnification with this, then the image can be magnified up to 1500 times. Okay? So the range of magnification of compound microscope is 100 to 1500 times. Magnification capacity is 100 to 1500 times of compound microscope. Okay? Electron microscope can magnify the image up to 1 lakh to 5 lakh times. Okay? So we are able to see the magnified image, the big structure of cell by using these instruments. Okay? Later on, in next video, I will talk about the prokaryotic, eukaryotic cells and their differences and other topics which are given in the chapter. Okay? Till then, keep on watching the video, and if you are able to understand the things, if you like the explanation, then a request I want to make you that if you want, you can subscribe the channel. Okay? Have a nice day. Thank you very much for your patience.